In this video, we're creating this testimonial slider with custom navigation and other interactive elements. These are all individual elements and so can be positioned anywhere, making any layout possible. The testimonials are being pulled in dynamically with custom fields. Let's look at how we go about creating this from scratch. The two main elements that power the slider are the Pro slider and the controllers. Let's build our layout first. We'll add in 2 blocks and create a horizontal layout. This is the foundation of the structure. Let's add in our Pro slider. We only need one slide for now. We can use a query loop to populate the slides later. We'll be adding in our own arrows. Let's copy the slider and add it into the other block. The testimonials will be coming from a custom post type. Let's add in the other elements with some placeholders while we finish building the layout. In the left slider, we just need text for the quote and some star ratings. We'll add some padding to the entire block. Now we need some controls. We'll put them all in a block, so we have more control over the layout. The first is for our previous button. The next is for our slide counter. The third is for our next button. Let's make this button take us to the next slide. We could change the icons or nest other elements inside of the buttons. We'll just round the borders. The sliders need to be synced so they move together. This one is our main testimonial slider. We can set this one to sync with it by entering the ID. We've almost finished the layout. We can add some margin to make this block slightly offset. And a box shadow to make it raised. We'll add in one more controller for a progress bar and then get the testimonials. Let's use white for the active color against the darker background. Now we can configure the slider. We'll set it to fade. And use the query loop to pull in our testimonial posts. Now we can use dynamic data for the content. And for the star rating. We can do the same for this slider. The same query loop for the testimonials. Let's view it on the front. We'll reposition the progress bar to the top of the block and change these controls. We can move the progress bar with position absolute. Let's change this text. We can make these buttons completely invisible when disabled. And there we have our modern testimonial slider.